Wonderhussy here. I spend a lot of time looking through my benchmark atlases, trying to find interesting new places to go check out. And, well, there's a place I've been wanting to check out for quite some time, simply because of the name. It's a place way out in the remote northern part of Death Valley called Crankshaft Junction. How can you not love a place with a name like that? But it always seemed like it was so friggin' far away from everything else, and it's in a part of Death Valley that I never really go, that, well, gosh, I didn't know when I'd ever get a chance to check it out. Well, thanks to the coronavirus, I finally got my chance. I've been self-isolating to wait out the virus in the tiny town of Tacoma, California, which is just outside Death Valley on the eastern edge. And I have a really sweet setup out there. I made a video all about it. You can check that out if you want. So it's a very comfortable place to isolate. And, well, I guess I can't really complain, but, well, you know me. I got antsy. I wanted to get out. But at the same time, I also wanted to be responsible, and I didn't want to expose myself to, well, the coronavirus. But I figured I'd be okay if I just went out, well, to the middle of nowhere, which is where I like to hang out anyways. And I don't feel like I'm really endangering anyone or myself by being out here. I mean, I brought plenty of food and water, so I don't have to interact with any other people. When I get gas, I'll wear a glove and I'll spray the pump and everything. So hopefully, people aren't watching this going, stay inside, blah, 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 blah. But anyways, all of that was just to say that I'm way the heck out here in the middle of nowhere at, well, I thought it was called Crankshaft Junction. That's what it says on the map. But the sign says Crankshaft Crossing. See that? Crankshaft Crossing. Well, actually, the end's missing. Blew right off. And it looks like it said something under it. Something. Oh, Gold Point. I bet that's what it says. Gold Point and Death Valley. Oh. I think what that means is if you take, well, there's kind of like a dirt road going off this way. If you take that road, I guess it will take you over the mountains into Nevada. I mean, we're right on the California-Nevada line here, to the ghost town of Gold Point, which is a really cool place. I haven't made a video about it yet, but I did some photo shoots there when I was working as a model, and it's an awesome place. And then I guess there was an arrow on the sign pointing to Gold Point that way and Death Valley that way. So the arrows are gone, a few of the letters are gone, but hey, the crankshafts are all still here. Anyway, I'm guessing the reason this lonely little intersection here is called Crankshaft Junction or Crankshaft Crossing is because the road's probably pretty rough. Well, not so much that way. I just came that way and it was pretty well graded gravel, but maybe that way the road's real rough and, well, people lose their crankshafts. But it also looks like it's the kind of place where people who do pass through leave a crankshaft. Kind of like Tea Kettle Junction where everybody leaves a tea kettle. Like, look, somebody was just here October 27th, 2019, and, well, I don't think that's a crankshaft, but maybe it's part of a crankshaft. I don't even really know what a crankshaft is. I mean, it's something to do with the axles on your car. That's about all I know. Oh, look, there's some more back here. Wow, it's like a little crankshaft monument. Holy cow. Neato. I love the idea of these Jeepers or off-roaders bringing their crankshafts out here to leave. It's pretty funny. That's a cool little sculpture. Good job, guys. Anyway, I mean, there's really not a whole lot to look at here in Crankshaft Junction or Crankshaft Crossing. And I'm on my way to camp out at the Eureka Dunes. It's a sand dune field about 20 miles from here. And I want to make sure I get out there with plenty of daylight left so I can find a sweet place to camp and, well, maybe hike up to the top of the dunes. I'm on another solo road trip, just me and my rig. My rifle, my pony, and me. Out here in the middle of nowhere, just trying to get away from the virus. So I don't know how long I'll be out on this trip. Generally, my trips can only last about 4 days before my hair starts getting funky. And then I need to either, find a truck stop or someplace to wash up. Well, I wouldn't feel comfortable taking a shower at a truck stop in the middle of this virus pandemic. So I'm guessing that once my hair starts to get too funky, I'll head back to Tacoma. But until then, I'm out here on the road exploring all the far-flung places in the middle of nowhere that, well, might interest you. So stay tuned. Crankshaft crossing, oh, don't you cry for me, 'cause I'm going to the sand dunes with my cell phone on my knee.